This is Sarah Amanda, and here are some Wayspotters approved points of interest.
So waste spot of the week number 2 comes to us from friend of the show, Darker Solstice in the Wayfarer Discussion Discord. This one is, and I'll read it, painted by Ryan Tovacats. This beautiful mural is an allusion to Chicago's motto, Urbs in Horto, a Latin phrase translating to city in a garden in English. The imagery is also a prime example of why Chicago was in 2025 labeled by a prominent reality TV star as the worst and most dangerous city in the world by far. The flower bed serves as a perfect camouflage for ICE agents as they pounce on passerbys' attempts to sneak sweet green bowls over dangerous Wrigley Field Lakeview East border. All right, there's a whole lot of stuff to unpack there. But I think what's notable about this, Chris, and we haven't really talked about it, we might be in Chicago in June.
We
If
might be in
everything that we're
Chicago in
reading,
June.
if the tea leaves are correct, there's a whole lot of people listening and watching this podcast right now that we might be locking arms with in Chicago June 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Yep.
And that's all I'll say because that's all I'll say. But this mural is the skyline of Chicago. You can see the Willis Tower there in the forefront, the Sears Tower for old school people, but the Willis Tower. It is on a brick building painted white. And as an aside, Chris, I have a problem when people paint over brick. I don't know why. I don't like it. But anyhow, they painted over the brick and it's white background. And then, like I said, is these wild flowers, probably native to this part of Illinois. And the buildings are in blue, and some of the buildings are in pink, and it's kind of going from the top right to the bottom left, kind of sloping down. And these flowers are kind of coming out of the ground, and then you can see the artist tag on the bottom right. But it's really cool. I like it. We try to stay out of politics, so I won't editorialize if it's a camouflage for ICE agents. I don't know.
Mm.
I haven't been to Chicago in. I was it last time I was in Chicago was 1996, 1997. No, wait. What year did I get married? 2005 was the last time I was in Chicago because it was 2 years before I got married. So it's been a long time. I don't know, but you and I may be in Chicago in about 8 or 9 months. So Chicago, watch out.
Watch out, Chicago. I was in Chicago for GoFest 2019 when they kicked us out of the park during the storms, and I got a free at-home GoFest day as a makeup. It was great. But yeah, this is a great. This is a great mural. We love our murals, and I have less of an issue with brick painted on murals than you do. I think they can look good. This one looks really really good, but I think it all for me it all depends on the type of brick that they're painting on, right? Because there's certain types of brick that just don't look good, right? But I think this one was done well.
Maybe it's the southerner in me,
Mm,
although I'm not a southerner, but I live in the south. There's a lot of red clay mud back here, so a lot of things are made out of brick, and it
right.
just looks so good and distinctive. And it's distinctively southeastern United States to see this specific kind of Carolina brick. And when you paint over it, I'm like, oh.
Right. Yeah, see
But
up in the north, like especially where I am, like all bricks look the same. Like, there's no distinction
yeah,
between the bricks. They're just bricks, right? So I think that's probably the distinction
yeah,
between the
I
two.
gotcha. That's fair.
I
That's
don't
fair.
like the bricks we have, you do. So that's the difference.
You're like paint them all, paint them
Paint them
all.
all.